Alright, y'all, so we got some more news to talk about, right? So here we go, right? And I do realize sometimes the mic is a bit soft, right? But here we go. We got first, Roblox has launched UGC emotes, right? They're slowly rolling out more UGC emotes, right? Featuring probably various creators, as you can see, XQC right here, right? Right, pretty dope. Not gonna get too much into this, right? Because it's not really the biggest news we need to talk about. Second, YouTube has come to Roblox. What this means is YouTube has rolled out their own museum game, and they have came to Roblox, right? And yeah, their museum game features various creators, and what it means is basically, for example, you take a Roblox game like Doors, right? Right? And they will take like 1 or 2 videos that got that game popular through YouTube, right? And then they will put the creator of that video right into that game, right along with what video it was, right? So you guys can all check it out, right? It features a lot of different games: Doors, Rainbow Friends, Backrooms, right? Piggy, right? All those games, right? And then we have, yeah, that's pretty much it. And now I want to talk about the one I mainly wanted to get into a lot, which is this: AgroCrab, the same guy who created this game on Steam called Peak, right? It's a game on Steam that you can buy to play, right? To be honest, would rather you power our game, which basically I'm pretty sure means raid our game, than play this microtransaction riddled Roblox slop ripoff, right? What it is, it's basically talking about this, right? Peak, right? It is a game that AgroCrab himself created and made, right? And yeah, and what he's talking about for the Roblox one is obviously this game called Rise. Unless there's another game called Cliff that I don't know about. And if I actually see, is there? No, so it's called Rise. Right? So I think they changed the name now to Rise. Right? But there's a game called Peak on Steam, and then there's a game called Rise on Roblox, right? Right? And this tweet blew up. 7.9 million views. I mean, it blew up. Even KreekCraft was talking about it, right? And I do see some of y'all in the comments who's saying, oh, I'm KreekCraft at home, right? Right? And I'm just reporting the same news that I see from other people, right? People report news, right? I'm usually one of the later ones because I don't see too much news much often, but when I do, I talk about it, right? Right? But yeah, we got Aggro Crab. To be honest, would rather you pirate our game, right? And what happens with these is basically there are all these times when basically a certain I guess game, right? You have, for example, Peak, right? You have all these games that are made on maybe Fortnite. You have Minecraft. You have Steam, right? All these different games that are on these platforms, right? They get recreated in Roblox. You want to know the reason why? Other than Fortnite, some games like Minecraft, right? You have a lot of Steam games, right? The reason why they get recreated on Roblox, and this was also mentioned in KreekCraft's video, is because they require you to pay money, right? Minecraft being the most expensive one at I think $40, right? Right. And because most times games are played by kids don't have that much money, right? And even with Peak, it's $8, right? Some kids don't have the $8 to buy the game. So what they will do is they will go on a platform that's free, for example, Roblox, right? And then they will take that Roblox version and they will play it, right? And then it will generate many visits. For example, this one getting 8 million visits, right? And AgroCrabs, he's mad at it, and I'm pretty sure he can take it down for copyright as well, right? Now the whole legal action behind it, I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's gonna do all of that, but I know he can take it down on Roblox, and that's happened multiple times before, right? Right, and I mean it blew up, but I mean yeah, I mean he can't get it removed, but yeah, I mean yeah, I don't really know too much about it, but yeah. I don't really know too much about it, right? And these are kind of some of the things I want to talk about, right? 1, 2, and 3, right? These are the most important things I want to talk about. There's a lot more there's definitely a lot more that I could talk about, right? And there's a lot more news, right? For example, Roblox went down the other day, right? And getting back to this topic, right? Another game that's very similar is Dead by Daylight and Forsaken, right? Right, Forsaken, right? As much as Forsaken fans don't want to admit it, it's another version of Dead by Daylight, right? It's just that simple. Dead by Daylight costs money, and Forsaken doesn't, right? In fact, if you search Dead by Daylight, it's an $8 game on. Okay, well, I actually can't. I actually don't have an account, so I'm not even logged in, right? So I can't really say too much, get into it. But yeah, you have Dead by Daylight, which is an $8 game, right? They took Dead by Daylight and basically kind of recreated it in Roblox, right? It's not the exact same, but it's a recreation on Roblox, right? And that's Dead by Daylight on Roblox, right? And they call it Forsaken, right? And they added all this lore behind it, right? So yeah, it's been done multiple times, right? I wonder if he's gonna actually take it down. If he does, and I don't blame him, because I wouldn't want my game being recreated like that on Roblox as well. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about all this, right? There's a lot more that I didn't talk about in this video, right? Right, and I see some of y'all comments, right, saying, I'm another version of KreekCraft, right, all that, right? I see it, right? And my simple answer is I make these videos because I also report on news, right? Right? It may be the same news, but I report it on it the same way I have been reporting on news, right? Right? There's a lot more, right? I'll link Creek's video as well because he talks a lot more than I do, right? I'm making this very short video, right? I might do another one tomorrow. Who knows? But let me know what y'all think, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.